from there, you guys have kind of been up and down with the wins and the losses. It brings you to 14-10-1 on the season, which is that's a good record. So what happened during that time in your waves there? How'd you guys like find your momentum as a team?
So I think in our losses we were having trouble hitting, and obviously you're not gonna win if you can't score.
Right.
And so we, in practices, we've been working on hitting to make sure that we're still on and that we can hit the ball. And so when we do lose a game, we all, as a team, we stay together and we try not to get down on each other. And so we help pick each other up to be ready for the next game. And because once you lost, like
Yeah.
you can't go back to games in the past,
Right.
and you just have to keep moving forward to the next game.
Like Jacqui said, we really, like, when we lose, it's usually because we don't hit the ball so much, and maybe a few errors in the field, but it's mostly because we don't hit. But coming off that, when we practice hitting, we come back stronger, and then we hit the ball, and then we win. So
Yeah.
it just an up and down as we go.
Yeah. But you find a way. You guys find a way to win. That's what's important. So we'll get into both of you individually, what your role is on the team. So Liz, we'll start with you. If you just want to tell me what your role is on the team, how you started playing that role, if this is what you've always done.
Yep, so I started as a freshman on the team, kind of thinking that I was like kind of just going to sit the bench, little freshman. And then I started at second base, and then I was like towards the top of the lineup, which is a little scary.
Yeah.
Like I played there for my travel team, but it's a whole new team. I'm playing with girls that are like 18, and I'm like 15.
little nerve-wracking.
Yeah. So that was fun. And then come my sophomore season, I transferred over to third midway through the season. And this year I started at second again, then got moved over to third. So kind of just all over wherever I need to be.
Yeah. Is that the position you play on your travel team over the summer too?
I actually play shortstop for my travel.
Oh,
so,
okay.
yeah, just an infielder, utility.
Okay, nice. And
Yep.
we'll move to you, Jacqui. You want the same thing?
Yeah, so also freshman year I made varsity squad. I started in center field and also higher in the batting lineup. And I've stayed center field majority of the seasons. But this year I moved up to second. So now going from outfield to infield, that's a little different look.
Yeah.
And I started a little lower in the lineup this year. I was having trouble in the beginning. I was struggling a little bit, but then I kind of found my place, got more confidence, and I started to move my way back up the lineup.
Oh, nice. And same, you play the different positions on your travel league?
On my travel team, I'm outfield.
Okay.
So.
You guys just play it all. You guys just get a little taste of everything, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you have senior captains, but you're both juniors. So you said you have leadership council, and you're on the leadership council, Jacqui. So can you explain to me what that is?
So we have 2 juniors on the leadership council, and that's kind of if the underclassmen, if they're not as comfortable going to the captains and talking to them, they can come to us, and we'll talk to either the captains or the coaches with any problems that arise.
Oh, that's nice. That's you don't hear of that too often with the high school sports, having a leadership council. But that's fun. That's a good way to bond with the team, right?
Yeah.
So looking at your season, it doesn't have to be this season. It could just be your time, since you said you've both been on varsity since freshman or year. So what's a specific match or game that stood out to you?
For me, I would say Dakota this year and last year. We lost both times, but each year I somehow hit a home run off of their pitcher, Megan Nectarline, and I believe, is going D1. So that's really exciting.
No big deal. It's just whatever.
And then mine would probably be beating Anchor Bay. Like, we've always been kind of like there with them, and we've lost in the past few years, but beating them really kind of like gave us a little boost and a little confidence for our districts and getting that. And then we also beat Allen Park a few weekends ago, which were defending state champs. So that was nice.
Okay, you guys played.